Hi. It's Clark O'Clock. And this time we're not like 10 minutes late, so that's kind of cool, right? That's progress. So of course, you know, this is the age of the preamble. Last time I told you we had 7 chapters. No, we've done 7 chapters. That was another misspeak on my part. Oh well, such is life. I also wanted to expand just a little bit on the mystique and mythologizing of weapons. I had mentioned that I was more okay with swords getting fun, stupid stories about them, as well as like references and kind of pop cultural lore than guns, and a lot of that has to do with the weird relationship that media and therefore media consumers have with violence. Mostly in that we get exposed to a whole lot of it, and I'm not one of those people that thinks that, oh, well, you've seen violence in video games, you're then going to go and commit violent acts. No, that's really not the case, and has been shown to not be the case time and time again. But there's a certain kind of lightness to the violence that you see in games. It's inconsequential, things take enormous amounts of punishment, and they still kind of tick along just fine. And it's that kind of lack of weight or gravity that leads me to kind of distrust a great many people with weapons of any sort. But I absolutely trust them less with firearms, and I'm saying this as someone who has been around firearms his entire life and owns a few. They're easy enough to misuse that any jackass with working hands can potentially kill someone, and that's significantly harder to do with a sword. So even if you are in your backyard fucking around with an actual sword, odds are good that you're only going to hurt yourself, and even then it's not going to be terribly serious. But with a gun, well, odds are much greater that it's going to be serious. And when you make something into a myth, or you give it lore or nods, or, you know, it becomes part of like a pop cultural sort of zeitgeist thing, people assume familiarity, and you may have heard that familiarity breeds contempt. I don't know about that, but it does breed carelessness. I think that's about all I've got to say on that for right now. If other thoughts occur, you know how this goes by now. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see what we can do about getting our time with Isaac working. Because sometimes it do, and sometimes it don't. We should hear it, we should see it. Looks good. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna continue. We're going to just double check our activity. Because our resident witch is just kind of chilling for the most part here. I swear eventually I'll get a monitor. Chat may be slow as far as me responding to things. I may end up simply just reading through a couple of talking points at the end. If anyone stops by and has stuff to say, we're gonna make sure we're saved. And by God, we're finally gonna fix this antenna. You excited for that? This is what we came here to do to begin with, and it's been quite some time. Let's see what's wrong with this thing. Jiggle it the requisite number of times. Look at this.
Communications log. First comms operator Bailey reporting.
Oh, excellent.
The ship is under attack, but requests to issue a distress call have been repeatedly denied by Captain Matthias. He won't say it, but everyone on the bridge knows why.
Okay.
It's an illegal operation in a prohibited system. We've all known for months, and we kept our mouths shut. Not anymore. Mayday! 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 This is USG Ishimura. This is... What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't believe this. The whole comm system is offline.
You didn't check?
We've gone too far. Bailey out.
Alright, but I mean, just fix it, then send the distress call. Don't go and confront him on it. He's clearly a crazy person. Also, how'd he knock the whole comm system off? Like, without you knowing, comms officer. Alright, well, down this hallway now. This is a quicker one than the others, isn't it? Really trucks along. I wish every tram was like this in this game. This is for working folks. This is for people with shit to do. Also, the width of this hallway should just be the walking space we have other places, but we don't do that. Because horror game, you know? Oh, I did snag a leg. Excellent.
Communications array offline. A service technician has been notified.
I guess that would be me again.
That comms array is in bad shape. We need at least 6 working dishes for a strong enough signal. Make sure they're aligned symmetrically so there are no power gaps.
Kendra's telling me how to do my job again. I appreciate her willingness to help. She's been more helpful than Hammond. But I wish that she would just kind of like assume that I know what the fuck to do. We gotta go down there and we gotta fuck with those dishes, which are clearly busted. Things have impacted the hull here. Plenty of blood splatter on the floor. Well, looks like we're going to need stasis. I hear music, but again, I don't see anything. Yes, I would like to. Am I not allowed? Yeah. Looks like it's told me no for the time being. Don't know why, we'll find out, I guess. Maybe it's supposed to be offline. Maybe there is something in the room. Maybe it's just a bug. Power no that way. Vents in the ceiling? Oh? Weird. Some semiconductors, a little bit of contact energy. Some more contact energy. More blood splatter. No vents in the room. I feel like it's been a bit since we've just seen freestanding plasma cutter energy. Oh, like I don't see them. Like I can't spot you immediately, huh, sir? Yeah, no, this is horseshit. I want you to try harder. I want you to want it. Okay? That one's definitely done now. If only because he now lacks the ability to, move. I think they've been alerted to my presence. Anyway, we're gonna have to yank those, busted ones out and kind of go from there. Oh. You know what? Oh. They're very strange to watch in motion. It just continues to remind me of how much they don't work. Anyway, it also occurs to me that we haven't really seen the contact beam in action. We'll have to remedy that. I'm hearing all kinds of transmissions coming and going. Anyway, we want these things aligned symmetrically, is what Kendra said. So, I see stuff that's busted here. There we go, this is fucked, and let's put it in this here, why not? Fine. I hooked onto? Am I hooked onto what I want to hook onto? Yeah. Okay. Go that way. I'm not sure if I'll need that later, or if I absolutely won't. We'll find out. Okay. That's not broken. And then we're gonna have to kind of fling ourselves that way, aren't we? Let's get this out because we haven't really shot anything with it yet. Okay. There we go. I had one box that just wasn't having it. Alright, those are my other working ones. And that's the map. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, 2 more slots for the working ones, and we'll see if we have to arrange the busted panels in order to get this thing fired up and working too. Wouldn't make sense, right? They're busted. Unless they're kind of acting as a fuse at this point, who knows? Or really any other kind of like bridge in the circuit. Up we go. Go that way. I'll deal with you later if I have to. Yes? Let's find out if I've done it. Isaac, what are you gasping about? There's nothing to gasp about, my friend. Ah, the hole. Okay. You have oxygen in here. It's not 0G sans oxygen. It's just 0G. Chill out. Okay. So we've got this, and this goes in this hole. Oh, yeah. You don't have to fuck with the other ones. Excellent.
That's it. It's working. Get back to communications and use the control panel to send our coordinates to the Valor.
I'm working on it. Cool. Okay. Don't know what they wanted me to have stasis for there, though.
Exiting 0 gravity.
Like, I'll take the charge, that's nice of them, but it just doesn't make a ton of sense. Anyone have something to say about this? Aside from the whispers, I mean. Okay, I just have to walk over here. Is this working yet, or is this still fake? This is still fake. Alright.
This is USM Valor, widecasting on all frequencies to USG Ishimura in response to your SOS. We picked up your escape pod, number 47, and are en route to your position.
Oh,
This message will repeat every 30 seconds until you respond.
don't, open that.
What? Isn't that the escape pod Hammond jettisoned?
Yeah.
One of those things was on board. No. No, this isn't going to happen. USM Valor. Come in, Valor. Our signal isn't strong enough. I'm going to open the blast doors to boost the signal.
Okay.
Blast door blockage detected.
Yeah, there's meat on top of it. Yeah, that's me.
Isaac, there's something big on the hull of the ship, directly above the comms array. Something organic. I don't know what it is, and I don't care. We have to get the doors open to transmit to the Valor. You should have a clear shot from ADS Cannon 48. Get to the cannon and blow it out into space.
Okay. ADS 48. I'm all over it. Yeah, we'll need something quicker for this tram ride. The corpse I shot earlier. Oh no. Well, good luck living in that hallway forever, idiot. Okay. Oh hey. Taste my beam. So the contact beam is very powerful. Like I said, I didn't super care for it when I was younger. Maybe I'll like it more now. Now this last one, this one we know worked. Yeah, this, it's just that one up there that was fake. That's fucking weird. Why would it do that? Alright, well. Not much use in theorizing now. That's gonna take 2 in order to fucking get anywhere as well. That would take another 2, it would expand our air, but eh. We continue to upgrade that. Maybe. That's going to take a long time to get there. It would also take 2, but it would get us on the route to a whole lot of very quick upgrades for the line gun. But how much am I going to use that realistically? Let's do this. Ooh, there we go. A little bit more damage for one of our proven standbys. Oh, did I pick that? Nope, I did. Excellent. Because why not? It basically dropped out of the sky for me. And that's the way to the cannon. Anyone have a problem with that down this hallway? Nope. You remember the ADS cannon. We sit in it. Each cannon is bound to our mouse buttons. There's a boss fight that involves it. We're going to that right now. Because I just fixed that antenna, and now something is telling me, no, antenna not fixed good enough. Incorrect. We'll continue to use the contact beam for a moment or two. If there's anything to use it on. Doesn't appear so right now. I didn't touch that, but okay. It just knew. Oh, free power node. Yeah, this one works too. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I guess.
Manual override initiated.
Oh, well, there's your problem. Hey. It feels like that overheats much faster than it used to. Friend here seems intent on throwing things at us, doesn't it? It's an odd way for a creature like this to fight. So again, we're kind of sort of playing asteroids. A lot of missing on this. It's because the turret controls are not great. There we are. We're getting there. Have we gotten there? It quits. We've done it. Do you feel accomplished?
Opening communications array blast doors.
USM Valor, this is Kendra Daniels on the USG Ishimura. Come in. Do not open the escape pod. USM Valor, this is Kendra Daniels on the USG Ishimura. Come in! Do not open the escape pod. Damn it! Respond!
Okay. We found the Valor. There's nothing we can do about this.
It's headed right for us. Isaac! Get the fuck out of there!
I would if the game allowed me to, but it doesn't. It's okay. Isaac's rough and tumble. He can take it.
Wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here.
Oh, hey.
Isaac. Isaac, are you there? Thank God you're alright. I've been trying to reach you. Someone's been blocking my rig signal remotely.
Yeah, probably Kendra.
A crash must have interrupted the signal block.
I guess.
Where have you been?
Surviving. Barely. I found some med supplies and patched myself up. Listen.
Uh-huh.
I'm calling aboard on the mission. Fuck the CEC and fuck the chain of command. We have to get the hell out of here.
Chief, it's a bit late.
I think I've located a shuttle on the crew deck. The flight log says it needs a new singularity core, but we can probably salvage one from the Valor.
Sure.
I can see the tail end of it sticking out from the side of the Ishimura.
Can you?
I'm headed down there now to find a way inside. I'll meet you there. Hammond out.
Okay, boss.
Isaac, if what he says is true about the shuttle, we might have a chance of getting out of here. Head to the cargo bay and see if you can help Hammond.
Yeah, can we...
In his
Okay.
condition, he may not last long.
But can we talk about how he's just now calling an abort on the mission? It seems like this was fucked from the get-go. We're calling an abort now? And not immediately upon seeing that no one was answering the phone and the hallways were stained with blood and the door was locked and power had failed. We didn't turn right the fuck around. I have a lot of questions about Hammond and why it is that we're still continuing to trust Kendra. She was the one that told us that the signal was blocked, and well, it's been being blocked remotely, and who else was in the computer room but Kendra? I didn't do it. How much energy do I have for everything? Doing alright. Let's switch over to our plasma cutter though. We've seen the contact beam in action at this point. We know what it does. It fires that beam, heats up real good, and flings the beam. Yeah, okay. From the ceiling? Nope. I hear stuff still. Yeah. Where's the other pieces? Oh, yeah, there they are. Everything sounds that way. There's probably a hand still hanging around here somewhere. Hello? No. Okay. From the vents? No. Okay. In here? Doesn't seem so. Okay. We're still gonna check. Nope, just those two bits. Alright. Now we have to go and deal with the remains of the USM Valor and its crew, which are probably meat monsters already. Because a bunch of Marines with high-powered military weapons couldn't fend them off, but we can. I know, I heard. It sounds like dividers. Yes? Oh, there they are. Come on. Alright then. Wow. Actually, not really. It seemed to barely do anything. Never mind, we're fine. I was being dramatic. Do we have more? Seems a fire has started in my garbage pit. I don't want you guys hanging out here, you know? Okay, well, what's going on here with the physics? Why is it flinging around like that? Go on, you're the fucking ringleader. No. He's got a lot of sway, and they also catch and shit real easy. Fuck it. I tried, you know? At this point, I don't think we're salvaging this ship, so I'm not gonna worry about janitorial duties. Nobody in there so far. Nope, part of the soundtrack. To think all of this would have been avoided if we had only stuck to our task and fixed the fucking antenna to begin with. Perhaps even given it a flyby before our approach and been like, well, there's your problem, there's an enormous fucking flesh roach on it. But you know how it is on these kinds of job sites. Someone decides that they want to do something a certain way, and then, well, you're not wearing the supervisor's hat, so that's the way it's gotta be done. Let's see if anyone's waiting for us in the security room. Doesn't look like it. Still a mess. Doesn't look like anyone's waiting for us in the hall either, which is nice. Hello? Other friends? Vents? One vent. I don't see anybody in there, though. We'll find out. This is gonna take so long to get anywhere. Less time if we sweep down. 1, 2, 3. Rather than 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 in either direction. Let's just do this. And then we'll get right up in a whole lot of upgrades for the line gun here. Okay, well, nobody stopped me from doing that. We'll see if they magically appear in the other room when I round the corner. Please be careful passing through security hall. You know I will. I don't see anybody. Alright, let's go shopping. Cool. We can now buy medium air cans. We can sell this semiconductor. We'll hold on to our ammunition for the time being. As we can see from the ammunition, though, our contact energy is, I believe, the most valuable in the game. So that's a fun note to just kind of keep in my back pocket. Maybe it'll be that way in Dead Space 2 as well. Maybe we'll be able to make ourselves a little bit of extra money there. I know. I kind of figured. You guys just get all kinds of places. Yeah, they're cooked. Oh, would you leave me? Thanks. Now, I don't recall encountering anybody dangerous in one of these spots yet, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be ready for it. A common trope of these games made around this time is that they would set up a safe space and get you used to it and then go, oh, but something popped out there. And the easy way to combat that is to simply say, well, I don't believe anything is safe, so, you know, try to shock me now. Thank you, Pi. Dead on Arrival, Chapter 9. That is what this mission was, but Hammond wanted to go ahead with it anyway. He doesn't now, he's changed his mind. We got flesh, we got sun. We got light speed. Carbonated hard... DAC? Maybe a daiquiri? No. I don't know, do they mean to say bar? I don't want carbonated hard bar. The letters are a little bit too fucked up to read. Bonitica. The world you never knew. It's true. What else have we got in here? Lonely? The Solace Center. Level 4. Section C. And there is always Peng. There is always Peng.
Isaac!
Yeah, hey boss.
Listen, I just found the munitions log for the Valor.
Uh-huh.
I don't think their presence here is a coincidence.
Okay.
They're not on reconnaissance and they're not on patrol. This ship is prepped for war. They're on a seek and destroy mission. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, bye, boss.
Isaac, I've lost him again. No signal from Hammond's rig.
Coincidence.
Find the Singularity Core and get the hell out of there.
Yeah, quite the coincidence that is, isn't it, Kendra? Just as he's telling us that the ship here is not on recon, they are in fact kitted out, possibly to scuttle this ship. Pi, I know that you inherently want to trust authority, and it's a comfortable mindset to be in, absolutely. But you can't always, you know? It's that who watches the watchman thing. I'm not saying that you should be explicitly distrustful at all times, but consider what's being said, as well as the circumstances that you're being presented with, that's all. Especially as you move through sharp hallways. Oh, that's not a throw box, sorry. This one at the end here is a throw box. That's for throwing. Pyre, you headed somewhere you ought not? Fuck yeah, he is. He makes his own choices. He keeps trying to explore the garbage can. I'm not sure what he thinks is in there. There's not food in there. But it's a fixation of his. Now you're looking at me like, why'd you call me out? Motherfucker, you are bright green. You're visible. It's not going to change his attitude. He thinks I'm a narc. I agree, dude. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'd be looking out for it if it was in your best interest to be in the trash, but I just don't think it is. They're giving us air cans, so probably gonna have to go on another spacewalk. What do you think? Yeah, that looks fucked. I like the glow balls.
Entering zero gravity.
Yeah, there it goes.
Isaac.
Uh-huh.
One of the Valor's weapons ripped open in the crash.
Yeah.
The green orbs you see are highly radioactive, and the Valor's airlock has sealed itself. You're going to have to throw those into space before you can get into the ship.
I got an idea on how to do that. At the very least, this is one of those spots where they let you kind of figure out how to open the door without, like, go get a keycard. Even if it is fairly obvious. This is the sort of shit that I would be expecting Isaac to do the entire time. You know? Because, like... Listen, do we need it to work once, or do we need it to work more than once? Am I building a solution, or am I just kind of rigging one? These are questions that I would expect an engineer to ask and to act on. But Isaac at this point is much more of a soldier than an engineer, don't you think? We spend a lot of time mulching dudes and not much time doing anything else. That guy's doing fun cartwheels. Get it, bro. Get it. Hell yeah. I suppose we could try to get that before we open this fucking thing up. Before we quite literally open up this pit. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Okay, back down. Do you feel the dread building? Lost things? Is the fear palpable? What could have possibly become of the Valor and its crew? That's probably not safe, right? Whatever. We'll step away from that. We know what became of them. They're meat now. It's all meat. Oh, come on, man. Also, the air didn't just toss this places. Okay. Hey, friend. Give me the arm. Give me the arm. Alright. I can't believe I have to go and get these things. The initial thrust of air wasn't enough.
Material removed.
Okay, sure.
Radioactive material removed.
Yeah, we're working on it. There we go. Up and over that, and goodbye.
Material removed.
Son of a bitch. Isaac. Okay. Oh, these are fear noises you're making. I see. Chill, man. It ain't that serious, you know that. See? Buckets.
Radioactive material.
Okay,
removed.
yeah, there we go. You'd think at this point as well, Isaac would be a little bit less sensitive to the goings-on here. Like, yeah, they're gruesome, but we've now seen them
Hazard clear. Safety lock released.
a lot, right? Like, these aren't new. We've been struck by something or someone. Oh, hey. Yeah. There you go. Oh, am I out of line racks? We'll have to cool it on that for a little bit. That's okay. Hey, dude. Cartwheel out there, would you? Okay, okay. At 40 seconds left, he starts with that. Alright. It's unlocked. We have boarded the USM Valor. What we just saw was a twitcher. They had their own stasis modules, and when they became meat men, it malfunctioned and made them fast. I don't follow that logic. Can the stasis module make things fast? Is that how it works? If so, why? You know? I don't really get it.
The part you're looking for will be in the engine room at the back of the ship.
Okay.
I'm reading massive damage, so you may need to find an alternate route to get there.
And the gravity paneling is all fucked up. We see some blood. And it's at an inconvenient angle. There we go. Strobe effects. To make our fast friends seem faster. As if the fuckery of the game's controls wasn't enough, I guess. You know, like it seems excessive. I don't want them making more. There we go. Also, I guess these Marines, their armor was not as good as ours for some reason. Because as Isaac, we can take significant pounding, right? Yeah, I mean, we've been slapped about, we've been shot, grappled, and spit on, and had the little ones crawl all over us, and that felt icky. We're gonna get slapped around a few dozen more times, too, before this is all done. Oh, we also had that one tentacle that just kind of came out of nowhere and flung us all around. That was fun, too. I don't know. I guess I just kind of don't buy that this happened at this point in the story. Like, why would it, you know? Why would the soldiers be this vulnerable? We're holding one of their weapons. We know it works.
Strange, these soldiers.
Yeah.
They all have built-in stasis units in their body armor. The infection is merging the stasis unit into their flesh or something, making them move fast. Real fast. Be careful.
Okay, I will. We'll see if that pays any dividends. I'm trying to basically close the door behind me. I hear someone. They sound excited to make friends. Oh, this is only going to move this way, is it? Of course it is. Well, then this needs to come here. Come on. That'll do. Can't really shove it fast, huh? Okay, then this is just, the speed of this level. I guess. Doesn't seem to be anything there. But maybe there is? Oh, there's a little bit of ammo. I know, I hear you. Alright, well. No, I'm not pointing at that one. Isaac. Isaac, let go. There we go. I'm pointing at this one. We can see that. Okay. Well, that'll be the way, won't it? Yeah, huh? There we go. So yeah, we can see how they function. You want your stasis module for that. You also don't need it. I mean, what you need is a bottleneck. That's it. That's Twitchers. I think we continue to encounter them on this ship. I'm not terribly clear on the level progression going forward. I remember a big dumb boss fight at the end. I don't remember how I got there, you know? I think at this point in time when I was younger, I was basically in a fugue state. As I tend to get to in a lot of horror games. Like I had mentioned, just kind of wind up numb to the experience. I think that was me. I think that was me. I think I kicked something over. But yeah, just sort of numb to the experience and numb to what it is that they're trying to do. Here's some more. Hey. Yeah. Are we out yet? Am I done? Okay. But yeah, kind of like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was another spot for them to jump in through. They got vents all over the fucking place on these things, and it's just... You know, after a while I ask why. I stop asking how, or... you know, even how am I going to survive this? Okay. torpedo room, okay. Marines only in the torpedo room. We don't want any of those fucking,
Isaac.
hey. Listen, I don't want to, okay? Is that a good enough reason not to? I don't want to. I don't think you guys have earned it. Anyway, in this room for Marines only, we don't want any of those, like, weekend warrior National Guard sorts touching it. There's a battery that I'm sure I'm gonna have to rip out and put somewhere else. Something that I found disappointing was that the interior design of our military ship that we're in here is not really any different than the Ishimura. Military and industrial things are, you know, they require different shit, so I'm not turbo certain why. For fuck's sake. Ow. I guess because I removed the barricade. Alright, well. I wanted to see what was behind it. I guess nothing. I don't know if that's just the lights or what. We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, you know,
Isaac, I'm tracking your
yes.
position, but it doesn't look like I can reach you.
Okay.
This damn ship was nearly shared in half. I made it to the bridge. It's a mess here.
I'm sure it is.
Poor bastards didn't stand a chance.
Why, though?
Override all door locks so you can get to the engine room. I'll try and catch up with you there.
Okay, boss, but I still don't fucking understand why they didn't stand a chance. This doesn't make sense. Alright, well, anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, the design of the ship. Military applications and industrial applications can cross paths, but they still kind of demand different things, and I would like the workspaces to reflect that. I'm not sure why they don't. I know, Pi. We're in the home stretch of this, though. And that's where we're going. Cool. What's down this hallway? Cargo room. Automatic machinery in operation. Well, let's see what they got in cargo. Why the hell not, right? Never mind. Never mind. I guess that's where we came from. Well, nowhere left to go but here. We've pre-fucked up these corpses. Oh, hang on. How could I have left this? You won't mind, right? There we go. I believe that's a healthy amount of shit for this now. It is. It is. I agree, Pi. We're gonna drink one of these. Yeah, I know, dude. But, like, it's... we're supposed to be escalating. I just don't feel it. No. The battery broke. Now I have to go get a new battery. I know. But I already broke the corpses. Nah. The thing about these is that there's kind of nothing to sever. You have to wait until their probe thing is out of their face before you can, like, actually cut something off and trigger that effect, but I don't know. Is there more, or is that there's just this ship shaking? It doesn't seem like there's more. Give me this. Okay. Yes.
Mr. Clark,
Oh, hey.
I need to speak with you.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Terrence Kine.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
There isn't much time.
No.
If you really can repair the shuttle, there is a better use for it than just running away.
I disagree.
You must understand, the forces at work here are greater than you can imagine.
Well.
Now, you condemn all humanity. The planet will never stop, never rest unless the marker is returned. Don't you see? The church is wrong. This is all a trap. I've seen it. Please, you must help me.
Terrence, I'm not part of whatever whacked out fucking religion you're part of, man. To the armory. Apparently the ammunition is volatile, so watch out, these are reactive rounds. Apone's gonna take our ammunition away. Oh, you'll let me do it on that one, though. The other one I had to pay a node for. That one's fine. I know, Pi. Why is the ammunition volatile here, exactly? Toasted. Open. Oh, okay. Somewhat convenient. I hear more of the exploding ones in there. It's again a mean trick to play on the player. What did you generate a second head? Alright, anyway. Yeah, to put like a heavy damage enemy in an angle that you can't actually see. It's just not. It's fucking dirty pool. If for, you know, the average person coming through here, the play does not have a counterplay, I question your design decisions. There's... Anyway, there's reacting, there's this oh, shooting range. I'm gonna have to worry about that later, man. I got other things going on. From where, though? Hello? Was that just playing? Like I heard them. Give me that. I have to solve this mystery. Okay. I'm gonna assume that I finished the encounter too quickly.
This is Commander Cadigan.
We'll listen to this and I'll continue.
This is not a drill. Hostiles are alien. Repeat, alien and extremely dangerous. All personnel have weapons ready and fire at will.
Okay. Well, at least someone tried to sound the alert. Anyway, so as far as encounter design is concerned, you're supposed to challenge the player, but you're not their adversary, you know what I mean? Your job isn't to ensure that they lose or even increase the likelihood of their defeat. You just facilitate the choices that they make, that's all. I think that's a better way to look at running games or designing games in general, is that you're not fighting. It is, in fact, not to diminish the value of challenge or anything, but it's just a game. It's okay if the player wins, and playing fair is part of what makes it a game. And I think I had spoken on this earlier. At any point in time, as the person running the game or designing an encounter, you can make it entirely lopsided and unfair. You can just do that. There's nothing to stop you. So, you know, if you were looking at it from an adversarial perspective, why not just win? I don't... Yeah. You probably should have tourniqueted that, huh? Why is your suit not sealed? You work in space. Something's opening and closing. Probably what we need stasis for. Reminds me, let's do our cycle. Clears up space and all that shit. How we doing? We've been worse. We've been better, but we've been worse. Infirmary. All Marines must undergo examination. Oh, that's the head I severed. We're good. You stretching out, bud? No. Well, that's convenient. I like this room. Does the cutting for me. Give me this. I mean, we all know that it's not. Well, drop that, I guess. Give me the schematic. Give me this too. I'm just waiting to see what else comes out. If I can maybe trigger it before getting up there and save myself the ammunition. It's not looking like I can. We found a fan blade. Yeah, well. So that's clearly what we're supposed to do. My plans worked. Oop. Not quite well enough. I was hoisted quite literally by my own petard. It touched my ankle, you see. That's no good. We can't have things touching our ankle. Yeah, dude. I gotta get this again, you know? You know how it is. You've been there. Give me that. There he is. Okay. I'll come back for the stuff in that room later. I hear explosives. Oh, hey. Oh, I see you. Kind of smoky. Okay. Strange. I don't remember that corpse being there. seemed like it just flopped down, but whatever. Maybe he was hanging out in the rafters. Oh no, it was this one from here. I guess I just kicked it. Sure, fine. That's the infirmary where I came in, so okay. I should honestly probably just dispose of that. I'll fucking instinctively fire it at something that's way too close to me and then go, oh right. The bomb I was holding. Are you done? Okay, I'm just gonna assume he quits. Our inventory there is full. Save station. Sure. Further thoughts on the antagonism of players thing. Recently, and if I've talked about this before, forgive me. You talk about a lot of things on streams. There's a system added to Warframe called the Lich system, and one of the developers said some interesting things about how successful they thought the system was. They had assumed that the Lich system was really, really sticking it to players of all stripes and all experiences, because the death count for the content presented was high. And this was the only metric they appeared to be using in order to judge the effectiveness of their liches. The problem with this was that the liches themselves had a mechanic present where they would instantly kill the player if the player wasn't psychic, and I'm not being hyperbolic. There was quite literally a mechanic where the liches would one-shot... oh, hang on. I have to press E now. Boy, this became quite the convention, didn't it? We gathered it up real tight, we got snug. Okay. I'd turn around faster and deal with this, I swear, but the game doesn't turn quickly. Quiet-ish? Quiet-est? Seems like it. We have plenty of restoratives. Less so on the line racks. We'll have to just buy more line racks. Looking good on pulse rifle ammo, though. How's my spine? My spine's fine. Anyway, like I was saying, in order to kill the liches, you had to first get some specific relics from specific content, and unlock those relics, and maybe gather up the mods necessary to kill the lich. And there are only... oh, cool, we did it. There are specific mods for the Parazon thing that is kind of attached to your wrist there. They're monosyllabic kind of code words. It's 3 at a time, is the way that they come for your lich, and I forget how many code words there are to begin with. I want to say 12. I think it's 4 sets of 3, but I could be wrong on that. And you would have to line these words up in a specific order, 3 at a time, in order to kill the lich. Well, if you got one of the words wrong, the Lich would one-shot kill you. And there was no way to determine, there still is, to the best of my knowledge, no way to determine what order the words must go in, only what 3 words you must have. So even now, you can spend quite some time just getting things wrong and having to guess the order. It's not as much guessing as just going in blind, but still, it's a lot of guessing. Oh. Eyes only. Priority black from Chief of Staff. Earth Defense. Attention. Commander Cardigan F. Operation White Light. Theater Aegis System. Planet pending. Objective. Deep cleanse. CEC vessel USG Ishimura in breach of government order. They are believed to have recovered marker 3A. Special Ops has confirmed the system, but has been unable to provide the planet location. We'll wait till we're done shaking. Special Ops advises caution. If marker 3A has been recovered, infection by a lethal organism is a credible threat. Shock point to Aegis system. Move to position out of local scope range and await signal from Ishimura to confirm location. Okay, so they were right. This is illegal. Someone's doing something they're not supposed to. But they also knew that this was going to happen, I guess, and they were still caught unaware. I don't know. Anyway, back to this system that is completely and totally weirdly unfair. So, you would have to, in order to avoid getting killed, before they were made by the people that play the game, to adjust their position on how the Lich worked and how it should work. You were made to guess and die over and over again, and this was counted as a victory. The game was now challenging, you see? The failure count had gone up. But it wasn't a failure count with reasonable expectations. So, you know, I think that illustrates the kind of mindset that I believe has no place in running or making games of any sort. Where they're saying, oh, but you failed, so that means me good. I am the good one, you are the bad one, you died too many times, my content is challenging and great, and you should just get good. No, I can't read your mind, and I can't read the random number generator's mind, so the only method to proceed was trial and failure. And counting those failures in a system that doesn't actually give hints or the chance to avoid that kind of failure is something that an actual baby brain does. And the reason I bring this up is, of course, because of these things at weird angles that you wouldn't be able to see. And if you're not playing in a probably what would be considered a strangely cautious manner, like I've been, where I'll immediately retreat and bottleneck because I know the controls are bad. At least bad for responding to things quickly and accurately. I don't know. I don't know that that's fair. It's certainly something that leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Likewise with that asteroid puzzle, where you're not given anything that would suggest that you can walk outside the ship. The way this game has been set up, you solve your problems in the room that you're in, and nowhere else. There's better ways to do these things. Oh, an extreme radiation leak detected in the engine. Oh, hey. There was someone that was alive. He ran. We saw his rig was working and everything. This shake effect is getting old. How about for you, Lost Things? Is it getting old yet? It feels old. Is that the trash can making that noise? I guess so. Okay. In there is where you want me to go, but of course, you know, I have to steal things. That's the elevator to the lower deck, I guess. Well, something has happened. Hopefully the guy running to the lower deck made it. Wouldn't that be nice if someone else not related to the main cast was capable enough to just recognize a bad situation for what it was and fucking bounce. Yeah, I backed up too far. That's another thing. If I'm smart enough to back up away from a door, don't slam it in my face and be like, no, I want you to be close. Like, I don't know. Come on, I said open. Don't hinder my ability to unfuck your bullshit just because you kind of feel bad if you get outsmarted. Piling on the pulse rifle rounds. We have a lot of pulse rifle ammunition. But that's good. And we can probably just slurp that down. Because why not have more? And it's just a small one anyway. We haven't really used the pulse rifles, it's weird. Alternate fire yet, have we? What am I supposed to do with that, though? Is this safe? Yeah, this is safe here. So I guess I move it with me. Okay. And I'm going to have to trust that this is solid. It's not. Alright. Well, that sets you on fire, and now I know that. Maybe the other direction? Yeah, this one doesn't have a pipe in the way. Sure, I guess. I'll also admit that I don't really know where I'm going here. Like, what? Ah! But I'm behind the thing. What are you talking about? The environmental hazards in this game are really more dangerous than the necromorphs, I think. Is this what I'm supposed to shoot at? Yes, I guess? I don't know what I'm doing. No, it didn't work. Because I can't... Well, maybe that one's better. Maybe the fire doesn't reach that one quite as well. We'll wait until the next cycle. Sure. And then here? No. This just seems to set you on fire. Or am I in the wrong spot? I'm real close to it now. No. No, it just sets you on fire. Yeah, this is a bizarre fucking thing. Okay, well, I burned to death. It's fine. We'll go ahead and just go right back from the save point. Yeah, this save point right here. Which I guess is automatically the spot that you start from. Sure. Sure, sure, sure. Okay, so we know there's little bits and pieces for me to shoot at over here. We know this only moves side to side. We also know that sometimes the hit detection is bad enough to where it doesn't believe me when I say that I am in the right spot. I know, Pi. I think I'm doing the right thing, but, you know, fuck knows, dude, right? that everything on this side? It looks like it is. I think I've done it. But I still don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Nor do I know what this room would be. You know, what is this? Okay, so it's got more of these things. Nope, not from that angle. And that just gets you set on fire. It kind of locks you there. Well, I'll wait for the next cycle. Of course, Isaac doesn't move very quickly, and that's a problem. He's got this weird shuffling kind of gait to him, and I've done it? No, that's just a glitch, that's not movement. Okay. I'm sure there'll be people in here, though. Is that the fucking flux capacitor? Yeah, it is. We're gonna go back in time. Okay. Sure. I'll get to it. I gotta steal these boxes first. Because there's a flux capacitor that I'm picking up. You understand. Hey, game makers, also don't do that. Come up with your own notions. It's okay to reference things here and there. I spout enough references, I think, to definitely be guilty of going, hey, remember this, but like, you know, we can't put just the flux capacitor in the game. Like nobody's gonna know. And it's clearly the flux capacitor. We're gotta go back to the future. Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You got it?
I guess.
Oh my god. You got it! That's the piece we need. Get to the crew deck.
I'm trying to. Okay. Bubs. Chill, dude. Well, chill. You know, we're making our way. Hello, friends. I'm sure you're here. Also, I'm fairly certain the crew deck, or at least the lower deck, is where the only other living person on this ship ran to. Aside from Hammond, that is. He is, for all we know, still alive. Shit is just exploding. Oh, this glass is solid. It appears to still be radioactive. Oh, hey, Hammond. I was supposed to come here.
Over here. I've been trying to reach you. My comm was out. You got the singularity core? That's
yeah.
Get out of here. Get that core, McDonald! Don't wait for me! Oh, fuck me! Ah!
Hammond? Okay. Well, I mean, he's fucked now, right? Do I have other friends in here? No. Yeah. Well, it ripped off Hammond's leg. Okay. And we hear his rig has flatlined. I got a new toy. I'm out of stasis, though. Came flying right off, huh?
Lockdown lifted.
I understand the contact beam now, as far as the game's progression is concerned. Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Oh God. It's just us now, Isaac.
It sure is. Oh, I guess maybe I didn't have to kill that. Hammond? It's been real. I have to do this. You know, the corpses. Hammond. There we go. Popped right off. That's the pulse rifle, when it's not being obscured by Isaac's hands. Do you see how fucking uncomfortable that looks? There's nowhere to even shoulder it, and it does have recoil. We've seen that. It just, that's not good. Alright. Warning, extreme danger. Perhaps due to high voltage when we kiss and when we touch. See, there's another reference. But I didn't include just the entire song as my speech, you know?
Evacuate the vessel immediately.
Okay. There's a vent there. Someone may pop out behind me, but I'm a little bit past the point of caring.
Warning. Catastrophic failure of fuel containment.
I'm getting to it.
The vessel immediately.
I'm getting to it. Pushy. Yeah. Oh, yes, please. I have a comment.
Warning. Catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately.
Oh, hey, dude. Yeah, no, the pulse rifle here is supposed to be a military rifle. This is the only thing. This thing
Warning.
is not a mining tool. It's a weapon.
Evacuate the vessel immediately.
Also, sorry for any kind of delay there. You know, checking in and out of chat.
Warning. Catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately.
I'm getting to it. Oh, you just got here anyway. Okay, well, in that case, cool. We're on a boat. Hammond's officially dead. He got ripped apart by a gorilla monster. I shot it with the contact beam. You can watch back later and see it if you feel like.
Warning. Catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately.
We're on the USM Valor, if, you know, since you just showed up. It's the ship that came ostensibly to rescue us, but it picked up the escape pod from earlier, and, you know, that had a stab boy on it. So all the Marines are dead, but us, the engineer, we're still fine. What way, though? Where do you want me to go? Okay. I'm just gonna go this way. Oh, you just want me to leave. Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave. Anyway, we've exited the Valor. We're now back on the Ishimura.
Exiting zero gravity.
Uh-huh. You can shut the door.
Exiting vacuum.
Cool. We made it. We now have the flux capacitor in our inventory. See if it shows them key items. Yeah, see? There it is. Over in key items, lower left. We're gonna have to get up to 88 miles an hour. How did you get off the fucking boat? Aren't you supposed to be like a Marine, like a former Marine? That's why you're fast? How'd you get off the boat? Whatever. I hear noise. I don't see noise. Oh, no, I didn't kill him, and he got killed by a gorilla monster. I did dismember him afterwards, though. You know why. So do I have anything that necessarily needs an upgrade outside of just me? I don't think so. We'll spruce up our health a little bit more. That puts us in a good position for other mods. We've got so many fucking vertebrae at this point, it's incredible. Alright. Dead on arrival complete. They were dead on arrival. Because their advanced space alloy armor couldn't handle sharp bones. That's another question I have for this series in general. Like, how do they figure the necromorphs are a legitimate threat to someone wearing a suit like this? You're not getting through this with bone. Materials have limits, you know, and no matter how sharp it is you get it, it's still bone. And this is still built to fucking...
Isaac, I've located
Kendra, I'm trying to talk.
Shit. No good.
Let me guess, it's fucked?
That shuttle's brain dead. Someone removed the navigation cards. God knows why.
It's like taking your keys with you, you idiot.
I'm downloading their location.
They're scattered around the deck, of course they are.
Access the doors from here, so you'll need a crew key. If you can find those parts, I think we can get that shuttle operational again.
Okay. I mean, it's just missing the navigation cards, so I think there are better places to get those from. We know the bridge is clear because I cleared it, so why I wouldn't be going there to get the navigation cards for this ship and then rigging like an adapter just in case they don't take the same port is beyond me. But, you know, hey, that's just me, hobbyist, coming up with engineering solutions that your engineer should probably have come up with. Is that full? Yeah, that full. Okay. Let's cycle and see if there's anything that needs a reload. Nope. 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 Okay then. Well then, I don't need this single plasma round. That's not necessary. And we are swimming in pulse gun energy, so we're gonna do that. A lot of bodies. Well, let's get to work on that. Now, of note, we're starting to see the fallout of the church that Terrence was talking about, and Matthias had accused people of being a heretic of, and Mercer, I want to say, Dr. Mercer, the guy that made the regenerating one, had proclaimed to be part of. They're all ritually executed. There's a hole in their forehead, as you can see, that makes it easier for the ones that are shaped kind of like rays to crawl on over and insert their fucking probe and make the body a new necromorph. Rancid Moon. I think Rotten Moon may have been the original title of this, like the working title. Kitty Kitty Bang Bang is a solid name for a movie, I would see that. Feel, but in elite speak. Mechanics Field, June 11th. New music collection transmits this Friday. Virtual concert, June 11th. See R&R director for Ticks. Bronson Fuel Cakes. Hot Duo. Crime was their passion. Some of these sound alright. I want to see Kitty Kitty Bang Bang. Shaolin versus Space Ninja 0G Insanity. Let's see that too. That movie sounds like it'd be fucking terrible, and I'm down with it. They're singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star again in my ear. Which, I guess you could do that. I'm still not scared about Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I don't wonder what they are at all, you see. I know what they are. They're self-sustaining fusion reactions. Yeah, like a diamond in the sky. Finish the lyric. There's satisfaction in completion of patterns. Same things, same things. Oh, nope. Lala. The sale begins Wednesday. Shop deck 6. Altman be praised. It's the same symbol that we have over here, isn't it? So, I guess that's what their version of Jesus is, isn't it? Of course, again, I know this. I've played the games. I've read the wikis. But that's their profit figure. Again, I do find myself going, what if someone's just, like, not into it, though? Right? Like, what if they're just not into it? Let's see about our restoratives. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 large, 1 medium. That'll do for the time being. It wants me to go, I'm sorry, which way? Up the elevator? Well, then I have to go in here. Oh, yes, please. On a new Messiah being pushed in this world and the interest therein, I wouldn't get my hopes up. We'll be hearing more about that and seeing the fallout of it in the other 2 Dead Space games. That, of course, being Dead Space 2 and Dad Space. We've been to Dad Space before with Wayne. We're gonna go there. Well, no, unfortunately we won't. I would have to be the second player in a co-op campaign to go there again in this universe. But Virus versus Marauders is our 0G basketball. But yeah, we see what the faith leads to and who follows it and how fucking ridiculous it is. I suppose now is as good a time as any to just talk about it real quick. Oh. A level 5 suit? Who thought there could even be such a thing? Hang on, we might be getting some new clothing, and you know how I feel about my fit. This is how I feel it's time. Anyway, so a long time ago on Earth, we found a thing called the marker. I think it's the black marker, so that it's extra spooky. And it was just sort of emitting shit on an EM band that we could measure, so we tried to harness it for infinite energy, and people that got close to it hallucinated stuff, and that was cool. And a guy named Altman was, I think, one of the people studying it, and there was like a short necromorph thing that happened, and then it stopped happening, and Altman tried to warn everybody. 60,000? God damn it. Alright. Anyway, Altman tried to warn everybody, and people took it as like the advent of a new religion rather than a warning. Blah blah blah. Here we are. That's it. That's the Church of Unitology. We're just gonna have to come back for that suit later. Anyway, they're religious fanatics that want to die in order to join the hereafter as necromorphs, but you know the marker signal has told them that it's everyone will be together. It's a convergence. Ooh. Yeah, the long in the chat is the correct way to respond to this, because yup. Oh, here we are. To your statement of potential. Here we go. United we Ascend? In Unitology, A New Hope or Just Another Scam by Carrie Van Otken. If you've been living on Mars for the past 200 years, you might have missed the fastest growing religious movement in history. Well, what if they have been living on Mars? Unitology boasts a following of millions, counts powerful CEOs and officials in its ranks, claims 78 billion of stock in global companies, that's not that much, and owns 2 of Earth's largest financial institutions. 78 billion, and they own 2 of our largest institutions on Earth. GPSG Financial and Unitas Energy Investments. From its beginnings as a cult of personality, Unitology has become a respected, established religion. Most people know the basics. 200 years ago, Michael Altman, a professor of anthropology, blew the whistle on what he claimed was the biggest cover-up ever instituted by Earth government. The discovery of an artifact, or marker, which proved beyond any doubt there is alien life in the universe. The government labeled Altman a kook, but his claims struck a chord with some, and his mysterious death soon afterward fueled that interest. Unitologists believe the marker contained a code, the key to eternal life, through rebirth and ascension to heaven. The kicker is, you gotta die first. Well, hasn't that always been the way to heaven? Unless you're going to reach heaven by violence. They say the government is hiding the marker somewhere, keeping its secrets for themselves. Across all of human space, Unitologists praise Altman's martyrdom and await the day that God comes to take them to their new life beyond death. It all sounds pretty harmless, but like any cult, there's a dark side. Unitologists are ranked in the church. Nobody ever talks about it, but most of its critics believe there are at least 3 ranks above the average believer, or initiate. With each new rank, more of the church's inner workings and research is revealed to a follower. And these ranks are achieved by one simple criteria: giving money and power to the church. Maybe like another real-world religion. Think taking all your money's bad? The church also requires members to donate their bodies after death. Why? What do they do with them? Nobody will say, and attempts to infiltrate the circle have failed. With their emphasis on transformation and rebirth, maybe we wouldn't like the answer, even if they told us. The answer is you become a meat man. You become meat with wiggly bits. That's what they do with them. Security hall. We'll get to that. Anyway, there you go. That's Unitology as run down by the game's own fucking thing. It's potential. You still feeling that potential? I don't. Because if the inner circle all know that what happens is meat man, how the fuck do you indoctrinate people to be like, see, your relative came back and they're this now? Isn't that good? Blind corners. Infidels. I called them rude earlier for assuming my beliefs, but at this point they're right. I think their god is crap. More goop. We're not supposed to go in there yet, though, I guess. It's locked. And we're only an engineer. We couldn't possibly unlock these mechanical doors. Run a bypass, trigger a failsafe. No, stop it. Open. The floor is meat. Oh, hey, it's Dr. Mercer. And good old reliable Jake.
When all must seem so utterly hopeless around you. Dr. Cross was a true believer. She had faith. And now she awaits her transformation.
Gross.
A rebirth. Are you ready to ascend, Mr. Temple? Of course you are. Have no fear. You will play your part soon enough.
Okay.
That's the conviction of a true believer!
Anyway, stabbing people in the head is the conviction that he's got, I guess.
They are ready. Take them. Embrace them.
Bye. They'll probably end up converting those bodies by the time I get in there. That's Elizabeth. That's Jacob. They got together in the end. She's also got tape on her mouth, so his talk about her being a true believer doesn't really ring true to me. We remember his log, though, claiming that... the meat noise. Claiming that the patient he had taken care of, or was taken care of, was totally down with what he was doing, and all was good, it was cool, it's fine, trusts him, blah blah blah. Wasn't really the case, was it? Yeah, we gotta take the long way around. Which means we'll probably be assaulted. That's just the way of it. Same posters? Same posters. We'll take a look at the magazines in a moment. Yeah, okay, I see you, but I have to do this first. Yeah, I see you too. Don't worry, folks, I got you. I wasn't sure if you could fling that through the glass or anything. Contact energy. Now, we could follow Dr. Mercer, but of course there's other things to steal here, so... We're gonna do that in hopes of finding something cool. Because we gotta come up with 60 grand to fucking update our clothes. The fucking, you know, the unchecked market of this place is just out of control. There's those meat steps. Cigarettes in this environment? Are you fucking crazy? Also, why not vape pens? Like, I know it's 2008 here, but you couldn't even imagine a future where cigarettes were a bad idea on a spaceship. And I give shit to this about that and not say, you know, something like Cowboy Bebop. Because this is a whole lot less stylized. Burning bent cigarette is kind of a noir staple, so I get why Bebop has it. I don't get why this game does. Residential lobby. It's probably fucked in there, right? Oop. Now my camera is very sensitive. Who knows why? Ow. Well, something hit me. Oh, I see. I was just wondering what had slapped me, so here we are. Oh, hey. Let go. Let go. There we go. We got there. I don't know why there's so much mess here, though. This doesn't lead to anything. Still quite a bit of ammunition for that. Okay. Well, back to the plasma cutter for a bit. We know it. We love it. It's handy. So, well, that's locked. That's not. I do want to refill at least some of my stasis here. Or all of it, I guess. That's a complete charge. Nice. Another bathroom. CAD? COD? Maybe God? God bless. We're grabbed by the ghoulies again. Money. We do need that. Some showers. They give great peng. I'm in love with Joey Damerville, looks like, and I don't know what to do with his body. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, had a family emergency. When can we try again? And yeah, I give great peng. Monday and Wednesday something? 10 p.m. here. Apparently no takers, anyone. And that's a family emergency. And can someone go ahead and answer that? Is it safe? Nah. We're so fucked. They're still looking to give great peng. And I guess that's supposed to be part of a G that got faded out, so maybe it is God or Gad even. Josh Gad. We want their blessing. Anyway, the restroom is fucked, but not as fucked as I've seen the other ones. Alright. The residential hall was a bust. Okay. We'll get a little bit further in here, I guess, and we'll see where it is that we wind up. We're almost done with this session. The pace of things really hasn't picked up, aside from Hammond being dead, I guess, but he's been dead twice in this narrative, you know, after all the poison. Figured he was dead, guess he wasn't. And then he comes back and he dies again. The second time, not so much of a stinger. And frankly, it wasn't a huge stinger the first time. Both times, Hammond sort of died because he was an idiot. We're doing this, are we? You know what? Like I had said, we haven't really done much with this, but... no, it's kind of not the right time, is it? Ow. Bye. Ow again. Can't really see there, can I? Yeah. Can I? No? Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we'll reload, and we'll see about the secondary fire here. Oh, hang on. I have to press E. Get off. Relax, Isaac. Secondary fire not too useful on this. That's what we're looking for. May have spent too long fucking around there. We'll go up. There we go. Our spine is recharged. We'll go back down now. And we'll deal with the rest of these limbs. Gotta tell you, it's spots like that where I really feel the force gun's absence, but it's just not part of our build anymore. Like I said, for Dead Space 2, we'll see what the build winds up looking like. I don't know. We tried something different. I understand why nerds like the contact beam for bosses or for large things, but this isn't really a game where I have trouble with large things. The issue is the sluggishness of the controls. So what winds up being more troublesome is many small things, and that's also something that it likes to throw at you. Hey, are you dead, or... Yeah, okay. Are you glitched? You look like you got extra bits, fam. Alright. Well, that's another power node. We've now removed a lot of parts from him. Yeah, it looks like he's just bugged. Oh. Oh, there's two of them? Layered on top of one another? Okay. Sure. He slapped me with his intestines. It's rude. Oh, I guess we completed an objective? Yeah, I mean, I guess we learned something, right? About getting slapped with intestines. Okay. Up we go. Goodbye. See if that other guy comes back out or if something tries to make some necromorphs out of these two.
Mr. Clark.
Yeah, hey.
I really must speak with you. I'm very close to your position, and I know you want to hear what I have to say.
I guess.
Explain all this. So what happened? When you have the nav cards, I'll let you into the security station. We must talk. Hurry.
Okay, Terrence. I guess, man. I don't really have anything else going on at this point in time. Is that contact energy back there? Well, hang on. How do I get that? Hang on. Because I can't crouch. Isaac's knees are fused. Oh, there we go. Let's do our cycling thing. Contact beam. Somewhat disappointing. I had hoped for more. Been built up so much, you see. Now it wants me to go that way. Okay, well. Can't be worse than I left it, right? Wall sphincter. And that's the way it wants me to go. We've checked that bathroom. Yeah, I'll take some more of that. Cool. Class 3 personnel only. Well, today, we're Class 3. Wonder which side the elevator wants to open on. It won't tell you. There we go. Don't even know what that was. I just kind of grabbed it by instinct. It looks like more stasis. Well, handy. And we'll probably go to the next... Oh, well, there's a safe station right there. Give me that. Is there anyone in here that would perhaps like to have a conversation? That would prevent me from using the save station. Maybe put it on standby at the last possible moment.
The life support system in Sleep Block B has been shut down.
Yeah.
You'll have to find an override nearby to get to the door.
Okay. Well, I hear people rattling around the vents. We're coming up on our 2-hour mark anyway. Alright. End of days. It's a bit dramatic. We'll save there. We'll do this. There we go, that's the thing I wanted to do. So yeah, dead space. The space, it's still dead, and the crew is still dead. And at this point I'm starting to wonder how many people are left on the Ishimura. I mean, we did detach that big old fucking bug thing, and that had to have the biomass of at least most of the crew, right? You'd think that we've basically done it at this point. But no. But no. Bad ending for Jacob and Elizabeth. But there's a bad ending for basically everyone in this, huh? It's hard to get too drugged down by it when there's nothing but bad endings. Well, anyway, we'll come back next time. We'll be Isaac again. I'll leave you alone to wander for a little bit. Alright, see ya.